Philippians chapter 4, verse 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's presenting yet another show of 12 Angry Men.
Murder in the first degree. Premeditated homicide is the most serious charge tried in our criminal courts. You have heard a long and complex case, gentlemen, and now it is your time to sit down and try to separate the facts from the fancy. One man is dead. The life of another hangs in the balance. If you decide that there is no reasonable doubt, then he must be found guilty. If, however, there is a reasonable doubt into your mind, then he must be found not guilty. Whichever way you decide, the verdict must be unanimous. You are faced with a grave responsibility, gentlemen. Thank you.
Does anyone want to comment? Sir, no, but thank you. You know something? I know a lot of things. You see, I'm into advertising. Man, it's not today. You know what I've done today, like all day? Just sweat, sweat, and sweat.
I bet you're not sweating as much as the boy was trying.
You'd think that at least air conditioned the place. I mean, I'll almost drop that in court. Anyway, this should go fast enough, right? Okay, gentlemen. Everybody's here. If you people require anything, I'm right outside. Just go.
Thank you. One second, can you just lock us in? I mean, I don't understand. What do they think we are? Crooks?
No. They do that. They lock us up for a little while.
And then they can lock that boy forever and I'm fine with it.
I didn't know they locked the door.
Of course they did. What else did you think?
I just didn't know. It never occurred to me.
Well, shall we all admit that it's hot? And then personally short.
I wonder what's been going down at the office. You know how it is in advertising, right? You don't turn up at your job for 5 to 6 days, you could lose your job. Even nothing. I don't think they will like this.
Well, because this is our duty.
Excuse me, I'm not trying to deny at least sometimes these days that by the time I get back, I might not have my job.
If you lose your job, you can ask him to hire you. I mean, he's rich. Just look at that suit.
Oh, nice.
So,
Is it custom tailor?
yes it is.
Well, I have a uncle who's a tailor.
Oh, how does it?
Not too well. You know, a friend of his is a friend of my uncle, a tailor.
Well, he wanted to be on his jury in my case.
So why didn't you let him? I would have done anything to miss this.
And get caught or something.
You know what kind of fine you could have to pay for anything like that?
Anyway, this friend of my uncle's was on the jury books about 10 years ago. Case just about like this one, right?
So, what happened?
They let him off.
Why?
Reasonable doubt.
Oh. And you know, after 8 years, they got to know that he had actually done it.
Anyway, a guilty man or murderer turned loose in the street. Did they get him? They couldn't. Why not? Well, you can't hold a man on double jeopardy. Unless it's a hung jury, you can't try him twice for the same crime.
That is not gonna happen here, right?
I don't think so. 6 days. While we could have finished it in 2. I mean, I don't believe it. Just talk. Have you ever heard someone just talk about nothing?
Well, I guess they are entitled to do their duty. So that's what I mean.
Well, I understand. I get all that. Everybody gets a fair trial. It's a system, rules and regulations, rights and duties. Please let's get on with it.
Hey, how did you learn that business about the switch knife?
Like, did you ever hear a Ponya story? Well, you gotta expect that. You know what you're dealing with.
He bought a switch knife that night. We know that.
And then he lost it.
A hole in his pocket, he said.
Or a hole in his father.
Don't you gentlemen think that's a very awful way to kill your father? A knife in his chest.
Look at the kind of people they are. You know them.
You got
borderline, you know that? Yes. And I might be the only guy in this entire country who hasn't seen it yet. So, okay, Your Honor, let's start the show. All right, I think everybody's settled. Yes. How about sitting down? The gentleman at the window. Excuse me, sir. Number 8. Hey, mister. Please sit down.
Well, it's tough to figure, isn't it? A boy kills his father, just like that. Well, I think it's the element. They let their boys run loose in the wild. Maybe it serves them right.
There are better proofs than some emotion you may have. Perhaps a dislike for some food. We all agreed that it was hot.
And that our tempers would get short.
Well. That is only going to happen if we disagree on something. But I believe everybody's on the same page. Let us get this done and dusted. All right. Now you gentlemen can handle this any way you want to. I mean, I'm not going to make any rules here. Either we can discuss first or vote. This is the one way. Or we can vote now and see where we stand. All right. Let's vote right now. Maybe we all can go. Right? Let's vote. All right. Anybody doesn't want to vote? No, that was easy. No. All right. All those voting for guilty, please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And for not guilty? 11 votes guilty. 11 votes guilty, 1 not guilty. Now we know where we stand. I mean, do you really think the boy is not guilty? I don't know. After 6 days, this gentleman right here does not know. In 6 days, I could have learned calculus. This is just ABC. I don't believe it is as simple as ABC. Listen, I've never seen a guilty man in my life. What does a guilty man look like? Not guilty until we all say he is. Are you here to vote on his face? No, listen. You sat in court and heard the same things being said that each one of us here did. I mean, this is a dangerous killer. You could just simply see it. Where do you look to see if a man is a killer? Don't start. Tell me, what are the facial characteristics of a killer? Maybe you know something I don't. Look, what is there about the case that makes you believe the boy is innocent? He's 19 years old. That's old enough. A 19-year-old who stabbed his father 4 inches into the chest. Innocent 19-year-old, he said. I agree with you that the boy is guilty, but let's try to avoid emotionally colored arguments here. All right. Let's do that. But do you want me to list a dozen different ways in which the boy's guilt was proven into? No.
Well, then you must believe the stupid story.
Now, hold on.
No. Wait a minute. Tell us, do you believe the boy's story?
I don't know whether I believe it or not. Maybe I do.
So why did you vote not guilty for?
There were 11 votes for guilty. It's not so easy for me to raise my hand and send a boy off to die without talking about it first.
Hey, who said it was easy for me?
Or me.
No one.
Doesn't matter whether it's an easy vote or a hard vote. The boy is guilty.
Is there something wrong because I just voted so fast? Not necessarily.
I think the boy is guilty. You couldn't change my mind even if you talk for 100 goddamn years.
See, I don't want to change your mind.
What exactly do you want to do?
I want to talk for a while.
Again.
See this boy, he's been kicked around all his life. Born in a slum. His mother died, right, when he was 9. He's a tough, angry boy. You know why some boys get that way? Because we knock them over once a day, every day. I think at least we owe him a few words. That's all.
Sure. It's hard. It was hard for me. I had to fight for everything that I got. I walked my way of college. And though it has been a long time, you do forget these things. I fought, yes. But I never killed. Even I know what it is like. But I never killed nobody.
I've been kicked around too. Wait until all of you are walking the ad. You know, when the big boy buys the advertisement, walks in the room. It's difficult, man. It's stressful. It's really stressful.
It was interesting listening to you people talk. In my country, kicking was a sign. I came here hoping to see something better than that. Look, mister, let me tell you, we don't owe this boy a thing. He got a fair try, didn't he? He's lucky even we won. Do you know how much this trial costs? Moreover, we all are grown-ups here, and you are not going to tell us what we are supposed to believe, knowing what he is and where he is coming from. I've lived among them all my life, and you can't trust a word they say. You know that?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, come on now.
What a terrible thing it is
this room and it's the only window. Now, if you don't mind, please come and sit down.
I have some rights too. So do the rest of us, right?
Shall we get back to the case?
Yes.
Please.
Please take this. Mind you, sit down. Alright, gentlemen. I think I may have an idea. Well, I'm just thinking out loud now, but I think that it's our duty to convince that man that we are right and he's wrong. So maybe if we each take, 2 to 3 minutes and talk to him.
Yes. That sounds fair enough. Very fair. Let's do it.
Anybody object?
No.
Alright. So, supposing we go once according to the number.
Yes, we can do that. We'll start with you. Number 2.
Me?
Yes.
Well, I guess the boy is guilty. Isn't it obvious?
And in what way was it obvious?
No one proved otherwise.
See, no one has to prove otherwise. Innocent until proven guilty. The burden of proof is on the prosecution. The defendant doesn't have to open his mouth. It's in the Constitution, Article 14 and 21. You've heard of it, right?
Everyone has.
Yeah, I heard of it. But what I need to say is, the boy is guilty.
No reason, just guilty. There's a man's life at stake here.
Okay, fine. Let's get to the facts. Okay. Let us talk about the old man in the second floor apartment just below where the murder took place. Okay. The old man says that at 12:10, he clearly heard loud noises in the room above. He thinks that there is a fight between the father and the boy. He clearly hears the boy shout at his father, "I am going to kill you." The very next moment, he sees the dead body of the father falling. He runs to the door, he opens it, he sees the boy running downstairs, calls the police. The police find the dead body of the father, knife in chest.
And the coroner fixed the time of death at around midnight.
I don't understand.
This doesn't seem to fit.
The boy's entire story is filthy. I mean, he claims he was at the movies when the murder happened. But don't you think it's a little ridiculous? He does not even remember which movie he saw.
He didn't have the ticket stub on now. Who didn't have the movie ticket? No, even the cashier didn't remember him.
Neither did the ticket checker.
And what about the woman who lived across the street? If her testimony don't prove it, then nothing does.
Exactly, she saw the